Hey everyone, it's me, Redstone Logic, and today I am back with another video. Finally, I promised I wouldn't try to take that long of a break, and I promised it was like 2 days short of that long. If you saw my Mario Red Mushrooms video, but I promise I'll try to at least upload once a week now. I have been a little bit busy lately with things that are happening in real life, not YouTube, but. So today what I have for you is a few shrink ray concepts to replace one of the ones done by Red Nomster that we have over here. That one is currently broken. I'll show you how it's broken in a second. And he had another design, but these are just some alternative designs. He actually came up with this design right here, but I'm just going to go over some basic things that you can do with these. But this is the one I designed that I personally like, but it has one major drawback. So if we just shrink down like this, then it looks pretty great. We're down here and we can jump and we can crouch and we can get pushed up by this piston as if we're actually tiny, but as always with these shrinking concept things, it obviously doesn't look like we're tiny because there's no way to do that in vanilla. But the one drawback with this is, as you may have guessed, I cannot move out of this block. And the reason for that is these are solid blocks, and the way I got moved down here was from a 1.9 piston bug that causes you to get pulled down when they retract. And all we have under this piston is just an empty block with snow there. So you just break 2 blocks down, place the snow, place the piston on top, then place the button down, and then put a block here where the slab is. It doesn't have to be a slab, but it has to, if it is a slab, then it has to be on the bottom, otherwise it won't work. Actually, it might work with the top slab due to the way it pushes. I'm not 100% sure. You guys can test that. But this design here was created by Red Nomster. I believe this was actually designed for crouching, but it can be called a shrinking concept all the same. So what we have here is just a tunnel that a sort of tunnel that uses this, and what it basically is just sand above cobblestone walls. So I'll just show you how to create that real quick. All you need is sand and cobblestone walls. You can use fences, but the problem with using fences is when you get in between where the 4 fences are, then you could possibly fall through because there is a gap where you could fall through there. But to do this, all you need to do is just place down 3 blocks, break down 3 blocks, put your cobblestone wall, then on the 3rd top block, just place that down, and it'll glitch, and it'll just turn into a falling sanity, and it won't place or break. So it's just gonna stay there, and you can fall into it, and you can't kill it because it's a falling sanity. But once you break that, it'll just fall down like normal. So what we have over here is Red Numster's old design, and it does not work anymore. As you can see, we have the boat here, and we just can't right click on it because they completely overhauled boats. So we just basically can't even right click on it because the hitbox is way different. So then if we head over here to a room we have, hold on, it's kind of dark. There we go. So if we head over to here, we have this room that uses this concept, and it's kind of hard to tell, but also kind of easy at the same time. If you look closely, at night you can kind of tell because the lighting differences aren't there. So if we like grab a torch and set it back to night, then as you can see, this sand is just like bright white in comparison. I mean, it's not that bad because LEDs also have lighting updates, but as you can see, in some areas it kind of glitches because they're falling sanities. But if we just continue doing what we're doing in day, if we just continue through here, as you can see, we fall through this falling sanities and land on the cobblestone wall, and we can just hop up here and come on through. So on the topic of getting smaller, shrinking down, shrink rays, etc., etc., at 1.9 they changed it so that when you crouch, your player size actually gets smaller. So we can actually fit through like 3 snow layers with a block on top if we crouch. And the top trap door rather, sorry, with 2 snow layers as well if we crouch, but not if we just walk. Then top slab and either enchanting table or end portal frame. So these have all been issued out to the community, but one thing I haven't actually seen yet that is a lot more resource friendly than any of these, because it doesn't require any snow, it's just a lot cheaper, is the trapdoor and carpet. Because that is the exact same as 2 snow layers and the trapdoor, because 1 snow layer doesn't count as anything. If we go into F3 and you look right here, then you will see that our current Y level is 56. So if we move on to the snow, nothing changes because snow by itself, just one layer, will not have any height value, but if you add another one, then that's going to add the height value of one snow layer, you could call it, and that's going to move us up 0.125 when we're on it. So if we turn that off, if we try that with this, then we can not just walk through, but if we crouch, we can go through, and it's actually a lot harder to tell that it's actually here with this one. With these, you can pretty easily tell that there's snow here, and with this, you can tell that there's snow here, and the trapdoor is kind of hard to see. But imagine you have like a tunnel of this. If I grab this, imagine you have like a tunnel, and it goes through, and you can actually have a block on top of this as well, so you can kind of hide it a lot easier, so it looks a lot better in my opinion. So you have this tunnel that goes along, and the only way you can get through it is by crouching through the entire thing, and it's a lot easier to build than placing down all those snow layers. So if we just go through here, as you can see, we can't fit through, but if we crouch, we can fit, and then if we stop crouching, we can actually move around, which I didn't know about that. So I'm not crouching right now, I can move around, but the only way I can actually get in is by crouching, and then once I stop crouching, I think it might be because the trapdoors are transparent objects, but if we just go into F5, as we can see, our head is clipping, and then we crouch. And so then we can just get out fine without crouching, but we can crouch in and walk around. Whereas with these other designs, if you stop crouching, then you will clip into the block and you won't be able to move. So, yeah, that's just my design. If you guys want to see any of these designs, here are the images with just the different things I have done here, and I've just been playing with other stuff from the 1.9 snapshot over there. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.